So Free the Orange was born out of a need that I had at the particular time in 2002. And the need was two parts. The one was that I was at a stagnant point in my own career, which was running a small design agency, predominantly print and graphic design. And the other was a need that I was, as a business person, I was completely isolated. I was running this business from home and had a few people working for me, and the only other people I ever saw were kind of clients. And the business had really reached a stagnation point. I didn't have the skills. I trained as an artist, so I didn't have the business skills as such to know how to develop the business further and take it beyond a little suburban operation. We met with Alon, who at that time was just starting this idea of a business incubator and looking for small companies to be part of this idea. And he invited us to a conference that he was holding for these companies, and we duly went along. I mean, for me, it presented two real opportunities. The one was to not be isolated anymore, and the other was to get some skills that I felt that I needed as a business person. And I didn't actually really think of myself as an entrepreneur. I thought of myself as an artist, and I still think of myself as an artist. But the emphasis has shifted, or it has brought in entrepreneurial ideas and skills that I was really looking for at the time. Afterwards, I remember Alon had found a location for the first incubator, and we all kind of went there, and I remember sitting in this now vacant space, talking with everyone about, yeah, the office is going to be here, and laying it out, and it was, you know, it was certainly fun, and it felt like things were really happening at the time, and it really was just the spark of things to come into the future. I took the opportunity and really wanted to solidify an aspect of the company that we just sort of scratched the surface of up until that point, which is really utilizing the power of imagery and sound, combining those two things together to create visual communication. And so I decided to shift direction slightly with the company, and that's when we started getting more into animation and really exploring audiovisual as a communication tool, and that really began the journey. I think that Raizcorp has really added a lot of value to me personally and to my business over the years. You know, being one of the first companies to be part of Raizcorp, I'm like one of the old boys of the club, and it really has given me the opportunity to grow as a person and to grow my business. I mean, I can think of no other environment where I would have been given the opportunity to really find and articulate what my passion and purpose on this planet is, and be able to connect that with a larger business-orientated purpose as well. And being part of this environment has really given me that opportunity. I mean, I can think of no other type of environment where you would be given that opportunity. I think what's also been very inspiring for me, particularly as an entrepreneur, is to watch how Raizcorp has grown itself. It's like if I look around at examples of businesses that have started from scratch, that have got somewhere over a relatively short period of time, then Raizcorp is that business. And it's really quite inspiring to see how it has grown and how Alon has built the business over this period that I've been involved with Raizcorp. So, you know, on two levels, I think it's really helped me not only develop my business, but to provide an example that you can see right in front of your face that it's happening. You can always read about, oh, well, so-and-so built a business and like blah, blah, blah. But to actually see it happening in front of you is something quite special. And for me, that's also been great.